10 seconds. Hey, yo, motherfuckers. I don't know if you know who that is. What is up with this feedback? Is your headphones turned up loud over there?
Seems like it. How do I turn it down? Which one, top or bottom?
I don't know which knobs motherfuckers done twisted. But as I once said as a young man in high school, or actually in college, twist some knobs in this motherless fucker. It's the pre-show.
Yeah.
Get ready for it. And as we have to say, because Sean Chantel is here, this is a very special shout out to the Indiana police. You know what that is, don't you, Sean?
Oh, yeah. Suck it, cop, man!
See you motherfuckers on the other side.
Bastards All Day, Bad Waves is a radio show based in reality, and the views and opinions of on-the-air personalities do not represent Q4 Radio and are solely for entertainment purposes. You see, this broadcast includes bastards with adult language, bastards with adult themes, and bastards with partial nudity. Listener discretion is advised. Pete motherfucking. So if you're a bitch nigga with ass delicacies looming in your crusty head from dangling participles and real shit, call the show directly or turn the channel. You.
When Neo hit the dance floor, I do it lightly. And when I cut rugs up, I do it politely. And girl, if we dancing tonight, and we might be catch me shifting weight left or right just slightly. See, I know how to stay within my body, but I still make a face like I'm being really naughty. I see other guys working hard on that footwork, so girls will say, oh my god, and take off their shirts. Instead, confidently take a room on the floor. And in truth, you ain't gotta do a whole lot more. Every dance looks cool when you do, I'm real smile. It's the new sensation from the window to the wild. Still some of y'all steady struggle learning 8-town stomp, soldier boys and Cupid shuffle. So save yourself some trouble and a whole bunch of pull back muscles. Do whatever dance you want, just keep it really fucking subtle.
And keep it subtle.
Whatever dance you want, just keep it really slow.
Gotta know your role, accentuate your fortes. Don't know how to dance, just study the tape. Don Cornelius will show you the way. Wish you love peace and soul as you try to get laid. So shimmy on down, bounce 1-2 step. See a bee walking, shoulder leaning or lean back. Pop, lock and drop it, stank a leg or walk it out. Or you can Dougie only if you know how. Just ride to the club and then get high with a couple of friends. Look fly, popping tags going in. Find a dime to take home again. Wanna cuddle, it's a hustle when you break this huddle. Find a girl or a couple, why not make it a double? Take advice from Hitch and live right here if you struggle. Do whatever dance you want, just keep it really fucking subtle. Subtle. Keep it subtle.
Hit the dance floor with my beard and gut, I keep it subtle. I'm not moving much, but more specifically, I'm not moving at all. In my hand a can of beer, ice cold and tall. I take a sip, the only movement I make. You haul that over here, let me see your butt shake. Excited about this because a baby got back. I spill my beer, I'm Steve Urkel. Did I do that? As a matter of fact, I did do that. Laura Winslow. Suggestion. Handsome naked. I've been Nick LaValle, aka the other dude, aka do whatever dance you want, just keep it really fucking subtle.
Beloved gang, baby.
Yeah.
It's 11 something on a Thursday. That means it's time for you to go ahead and splish splash and wash your ass in these bad ways.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it might be a very interesting one today. Of course, the laptop or tablet or whatever the hell this thing is called is not working properly. So shout out to this piece of technology because it's been doing great. So big up to it. If I lose it, I'm gonna be real salty. If it decides to act stupid, I'm gonna be really pissy about it because then that means I'm gonna have to bring out the good one, the good, and I don't want that out in the street.
The good?
The good, man.
Don't we want the good?
Nah, come on, big dog. You remember what happened to the last good that was outside? These good goods don't need to be outside, big dog.
They get snatched up.
They get snatched up, smashed up, thrashed up. With any of that being said, it's time for these young ass bad waves. And you know how we do. We got to go around the room and see who we got in the building. We got a very special guest today.
Oh, yeah.
A young man who has literally reshaped the way this broadcast has worked.
Talking about me?
Yes, that's right. That is right. We got a young man who, if it wasn't for you, big dog, we would never had to have that disclaimer that is literally some of the best piece of writing I've done, better than any script I've written that was put up.
Oh no, that's saying a lot.
Better than
you wrote a lot.
Any rap album that I've ever created.
Wow, now you're just going above and beyond.
I am not capping or crapping. It is because of the guest that we have here today. It is Sean Chantel, y'all. Sean Chantel is in the building playing a fun game of Breathe My Hot Ass Breath on the microphone. Now, there is no Ramon.
I had some Dentine ice this morning.
Okay, well, thank you. Okay, all right then. Little iceberg him.
That's me.
Since Ramon is not here, you have to step into Ramon's shoes, and we have to call you Sean, the Chantel Slayer Smith,
Yeah.
a.k.a. Don't Stop Shawnee. Come
on,
Shawnee. I say yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. You make me feel my homie Shawnee. My homie Shawnee.
Come on.
My homie Shawnee. And I feel alright. I say yeah. Yeah. Woo. Okay, now calm it down. Take it easy.
I'm trying.
Take it easy, Shawnee. Goodness gracious, we know you back in town for a limited time, but because
Limited
you are,
time only.
that means that we have to say, Shawnee, you know we love you, Shawnee. You. Oh, goodness gracious. Welcome back,
Balls
Sean.
of fire.
Pause.
Big pause.
Okay, in my Ryan Garcia voice. No, dang! Oh, but with that being said, Sean will be guest hosting for the entire broadcast. Special guest.
Oh, yeah.
I am so happy that Ramon is not here because we would definitely get canceled with both of them here. There's no way that we will make it out alive with those two in the same room.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a good R-Truth.
Sure. Emphasis on the R rating. All right, let's keep this going. My name is Warren Phoenix Johnson, but the correct pronunciation of my name is
The Big Bad Warren Phoenix Johnson.
You guys like that shit? You like this guy?
The Asiatic black man, backhandling business. And speaking of some of this business, let me tell you how it's going down today. We're going to roll into our news segment, a little segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard and you may have not. Then we're going to roll into the How Come On Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. And then we're going to roll into the ins and outs, relationship advice. We crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that it's not only one girl that loves to sing. Shawnee, Shawnee, you know they love you, Shawnee. And at the end, he makes them say, woo. But yes, Lloyd Collins is in the chat.
What up, Lloyd?
Lloyd is in the chat. He said, wow, Starsk in the building.
Hell yeah.
Yes, you are. You are a Starsk.
Supposed to say Starsky, but I'll take it.
Oh, no, it says Starsky. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let's thank the Chicago education system for me mistaking that I for an extra exclamation mark. All right. Now, I'm going to treat you like anybody else, like I would treat my dear friend Ramon. What has happened to you in the last 7 days that you love to talk about?
Oh man, the last 7 days has been crazy, man. I've just been getting ready, doing a lot of housework. I got so much yard work that I do now, and I know that's not nothing exciting, but I actually, it's like I live a retired life at such an early age because I just do a lot of yard work all the time.
Oh, okay. So what you're basically saying is dipping around corners and creeping through the grass?
Creeping.
Chantel, right back on your little musty ass.
Right on it.
Slide. So that was what was exciting for you?
I mean, it's not exciting, but it is fulfilling, if that makes any sense. It's like a level of peace and tranquility that I never had while I was living here.
Oh, no, I understand. There's a great fulfilling when I get up in some grass.
Some grass?
Oh, I'm sorry. The bushes.
Okay.
Forgive me.
We'll take it.
The bushes. All right, well, I got something exciting. My those that know me well that I've worked in childcare for a number of years.
Right.
And I got a group of kindergartners graduating tomorrow. A group of kindergartners.
Respect.
And God bless these people. I have to say a speech tomorrow.
Are you ready?
No.
Are you gonna cry?
There's a very strong possibility. We got real tight. I'm very tight with a couple of families, and
are you reading something? Or are you going straight off the top, or you wrote it out?
I'm gonna read something.
Okay.
I'm gonna read something
that you wrote though.
Nah, I'm about to read a Spider-Man comic book.
Hey, I'm sure they like it.
He says, Lloyd in the chat, it says, Sean is stunting on us.
You talking about with the buffs on? Yeah, you see me? You see me, B?
Actually, he's talking about the yard work.
Oh.
Got him. No.
That's a shameless plug on myself.
To hell with those glasses. And please, this is on YouTube. Do not plug yourself. Do not. Okay. Okay.
Hey, man, I ain't finger popping my.
Oh. So anyway,
that was a perfect drop right there for what I was just saying.
Thank you. I'm trying to do my best. But yeah, so it's one of the first times I've given a graduation speech in all the years that I've worked with children, and the child therapist there, one of them, or psychologists, there was something they were asking me to do. They were like, "Yo, they were asking me to do to greet the parents, because there's a whole." And I'm not going to go into why they asked me to do it. But they wanted me to greet the parents. And I was like, yo, man, I still got to do this. I got to do that. I got a speech to give. And I swear, she looked at me and she was like, what you going to say? Oh my God.
Do they not know you're a cunning linguist?
You know what? I'm not going to say what I want to say. But, shout out to Mark Bratton, who once said he was a cunning linguist. And then we mistook that. He said he was into cunning linguists. Cunning linguists. So shout out to Mark Bratton from the group Pimprov. Maybe one day you'll see them again. Maybe.
Hopefully.
Yeah. No idea why that drop was.
I really like those guys. Because that's the pimp hand laying strong this year.
You almost got a don't stop money for that. All right. We have exacerbated the amount of time that we are supposed to exacerbate at the top of the broadcast. So we're going to jump into this music as per usual. We got a banging ass playlist.
Looking forward to it.
Independent music from all over the world. Shout out to everyone that allows us to showcase their talent on our little ass platform. Shout out to Q4 for letting us come in the building. Hey, and you always got to give thanks for coming in the building. So, we're shooting up the club. Pew, 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 pew. All right. Now, if you want to follow us on Facebook, we are at Bad Waves Remix. If you would like to follow us on Instagram, we're at Bad Waves Comedy. If you would like to jump off of listening, which a lot of you don't want to do, that's fine. That's fine.
No, you should come see me.
Yes, you should peel up on him. He got the shades on and the yard hands. Oh, Lloyd Collins said Pimprov sounds familiar. Yeah, yeah, I understand. What was he, Daddy? What is it, Daddy Long Stocking Cap? Was that what Lloyd did? Oh, another classic. Shout out to Theo Coppell for being down with that click forever. Man, Theo Coppell knew, he was like, you in Pimprov, this is perfect. And that was 1,000 years ago. And again, if you want to follow us, and I never actually got it out, if you want to follow us or watch us on YouTube, we are at Bad Waves Radio. This is going to be some nonsense, y'all, because Sean Chantel is here.
Come check us out.
Yes, please do. And now with that being said, you are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.
All day.
For the first time today, if I can work this without the mouse working, we are going to break your law.
You feel me?
Stop playing with these.
Hey. Put them in the beds, I used to pull the Honda out. Dreaming about a mansion stacking at my mama house. Always on the road, don't hit my phone, talking large amounts. I can hear them listening, I can hear them whispering. Yeah, the rough you talking about, they probably trying to benefit. Give me that, give me this, picture that, envy this. Bro, got the fully be trying to empty it. Ay, it's what I thought it was. I ain't popping no pills, I'm just popping up. I ain't showing no passion, I am not a dog. I ain't in this slow dance, bro said it's a long road, I told him buckle up. I got no pole, whole nigga, look a nigga. Ay, what's crackin'? I nigga feed dots, I let the streets have them. Bro from the 6, that's a G backwoods. Where they rollin' gang leash like cheap backwoods. Ay, I said caught a plug. Yeah, my shit barely everything you thought I was. I was leaning on myself like I was on some drugs. What is on? I treat people how I want, I got my own it's on. If that boy ain't talking money, he ain't grown yet. I've been putting it, I love this shit, I don't want it. Baby, I was trying to see if you want us. Bro, touchdown from out of town, he trying to us. Getting paid, running trains on the humbug. So much coming on the back end, I'm trying to front some. And what do you want to touch some? It's a wrong vibe and it's that shit bust some. Knows what you need, let me know if it's enough for. I ain't have enough now, I'm not getting too much up.
Codeine fiend, also weed and nicotine. Chicken with his head cut off, hit it with the guillotine. Playing with that paper, you'll see the killer team. So cracks along in the hood, I know everything. I be really with this, I know everything. Love Whitney Houston to death, and I ain't never seen. Where I'm from is hella red, like they rockin' nosebleeds. I be the OG, it's a cold ass word, so I keep some cold ass heat. When I impress me, I leave with cold ass feet. How it goes in the streets, man, I always play for keeps. Man, they thinking they robbed me, I probably thought you sweet. You could talk about that BB, I can do it everywhere. Take my pistol with me, church, man, yeah, I get scared. I ain't talking Newports, but I run through hella squares. With my OD count, I probably get the electric care. That's a problem I take care of when I get there. I know it ain't right, shit ain't no life and ain't fish. Before I beat his ass back in the day, I'll tell him get there. I'm like in school suspension, how I make him sit there. And I'm always prepared for the worst, cause I know like any day they could call me to the hearse. So I know like every day I get my bag right first. I would never say nothing but nasty. I've got murk, I seen real shit. I'm so sad, I'm hurt. I'm doing come on, this shit about to take my ass to work.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4.org. Beloved gang. Baby.
He is the one and only who makes me feel this way. He's got me going crazy, and I don't know what to say. I wanna know how I can touch your heart. You'll have to reach me to be a part of me, and then I'll show
scared. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang. Bust it down right around, now it's gone. Got a brand new automatic and it's on. Stick on me. Keep a stick on me. Keep a blick on me. Keep a stick on me. I just got a new pack this morning. Bust it down right around, now it's gone. I just got a new paddock this morning. Got a brand new automatic and it's on. I just got a new pack this morning. Bust it down right around, now it's gone. I just got a new paddock this morning. Got a brand new automatic and it's on. We all we know, and we all we know, and we all we know. Be ready to kill the moment you see him, sending a halo. You're causing the steal, get caught with the stealing, you know what to say, oh. You're hoping you pray for, you know what you get when you hope and you pray for. My homies don't lay low, we come when you stay, we gon' let the cave blow. Say so, they know. Say so, they know. I just got a new pack this morning. Bust it down right around, now it's gone. I just got a new paddock this morning. Got a brand new automatic and it's on. We all we know, and we all we know, and we all we know. I just got a new pack this morning. Bust it down right around, now it's gone. I just got a new paddock this morning. Got a brand new automatic and it's on. I just got a new pack this morning. Bust it down right around, now it's gone. I just got a new paddock this morning. Got a brand new automatic and it's on. We all we know, we all we know, we all we know.
If you don't know, now you do. You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Ooh, beloved gang.
Back at the party, you told me you loved me. I told you I didn't believe you. Maybe you need me, maybe you're sorry. I told you I didn't need you. Now I'm crying in the shower as I'm picking up the flowers that you sow, that you sow. Don't beg me for forgiveness. I've been weeping like I'm wounded, and you know. I'll be by your side when you need me. Pick up the phone when you call. I'll be on my knees
Hey, we back on the land.
Liz
Nathaniel to you.
And you. Most importantly.
No, you do.
No, you.
You do. You do it, do. All right, but before we move any further, I gotta tell you what you just heard.
What did we just hear?
Well, we kicked off the entire broadcast with our beloved banger, as we always do.
Beloved gang.
A whole lot of gang-ish. Dog it, I wish this thing would work properly. All right, yeah, we kicked it off with Subtle. Subtle by Handsome Naked. That was our beloved banger.
Beloved gang, baby.
Featuring Nick Lavallee, or Lavelle. Either way, that is the song that Handsome Naked went on what America's Got Talent and did.
Did they?
Oh my God! You all remember this when Handsome Naked got on America's Got Talent?
No, I went with. I was there with y'all when we went to go see. What's that group?
Oh, you all remember the name of them?
Not the Defiant Thomas Brothers, but
wow! I know who. Yeah.
Lola Belantro.
Lola Belantro. Yes.
Respect.
And they did Two Black Friends.
Oh yeah.
I mean, pause.
Big pause.
Big pause. Ryan Garcia voice. No, get it. So yeah, they did Two Black Friends, and that was the show. If you remember, when oh girl, I don't remember her name, who was one of the hosts on there, was like, I don't want my kids to hear this song, and Sherman yelled out, "You don't want your children to have black friends!" And like 30 people in our section, and we were close up, laughed audibly. And it was all, I'm not sure if it happened like this or not, but I felt like somebody turned around. One of the judges turned around like, what the hell is going on back there? Oh, man. Shout out.
Good times.
Oh, my God. Shout out to Sherman Edwards out of Comedyplex.
Oh yeah,
definitely go. Definitely go to Comedyplex. We're gonna try to go out there.
He better see me too while I'm here.
Yeah, who the hell you think?
He better see me while I'm here.
Whack
that one's
100?
out to you, Sherman.
You think you whack 100 or somebody with that? You put on some.
I'm trying to check in because I'm in town.
Bro, this is a comedy thing. We not gangstering over here.
I pity the fool that don't see me when I'm in town.
Okay. Now you missed the T. Like what happened? You know what? You changed ever since you started mowing the lawn. You've been a different type of brother. That's all I'm saying.
Since you've been in lawn care, something ain't been right.
Something been off. Talking about peace. No, he trying to up a piece. Leo ass in pieces. All right, now okay. Let me keep this thing going. After that, we played Pimpin' Dale, I Am Not a Thug.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Pimpin' Dale. Free Pimpin' Dale.
Gotta love Pimpin' Dale.
Gotta love Pimpin' Dale, a.k.a. Dale Ruff.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, with I Am Not a Thug, God bless that brother. Let's hope, pray for his speedy return. Whatever we can get. I would love to see him get out of prison.
Free Dale.
Get out of prison and attempt to, get like a construction job or something. Because I worked for a half a second in that field, and they are hiring some hardcore brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a brother.
I was just about to ask you, do they hire
oh my
fresh
God.
outs?
Bro, we were in an elevator one time that got stuck, and the brother was claustrophobic, and he started banging on the walls.
The brother, the hard brother?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was banging on the walls, and I was like, that's a serious attention getter you're doing right there. And he was like, that's how we got it done in the joint, Warren, banging on the walls. And interestingly enough,
yeah, they don't have elevators though.
No, they don't. So they're banging on concrete.
Yeah, it's probably not smart if you're stuck in the elevator. Just start beating up the wall.
Well, that is a good point there. Yeah, that's a good point you make there, Sean. Well, interestingly enough, the building super did show up.
Oh,
I was like, wow, that really that was very effective.
Okay.
And then he got very irritated with me because I was laughing and cracking jokes. And I think I told this story before when he talked to our foreman, and our foreman was like, calm down, let me talk. And he was like, why are you talking like that? Tell him I'll let you talk. Why don't you bring your ass down here so I can let you talk? And I started laughing so
I'd have
hard.
been that supervisor. I'd have been like, no, I can talk from here.
Oh, he did. He calmed down. He really did calm down. He's like, you know what? Look, I'm sorry for taking a tone and not being understanding. We're going to try to get you out of there. It really worked. Big Lloyd is in the chat again. Interestingly enough, I have lots of experience banging on the walls.
I see what you did there.
We'll do it live.
Yes, from the forehead to the walls. Okay, let's keep this thing going. Out of that, we went into Orseus.
I love that song.
Oh my God, that song was super. It's a new Orseus too. It's called One and Only. So shout out to Orseus for sending us something from Brazil. I'm pretty sure she's in Brazil, but she sent us a couple of joints. And then we had our homeboy Legis, also known as an Intricate, also known as one of the best DJs you will have at your pool party. That is during one of the coldest days. You came to that party, didn't you?
No.
To the second one, I think.
Yeah, I missed that one. I think I was doing something.
Yeah, you came to
someone.
If I'm not mistaken, you came to the one that almost got us kicked out the building. So somebody, the woman in charge was like, I got.
That was part of the Endless Summer, right?
Yeah, that was what made that summer. That was when we couldn't stop partying. And
the heart of winter.
Yes,
and crazy blizzards.
And it was a particular occupation I had at the time that allowed me to be able to sustain a life and not work
and move around like Hank Moody.
Oh my God! Dream of Californication. Yeah, we was getting it in. So out of that, the name of the song was AWK. I just bought a new pack. I just got a new pack this morning. Morning. Bust it down. Run around. Now it's gone. I just got a new pack. What was got a brand new automatic and it's on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because he had a new pack, and as well, along with that pack, it turns out he's got a brand new automatic.
Yeah.
So now it's clearly on. Now, being one that has done interesting levels of currency creation.
Okay. I was like, are you about to privilege yourself?
No, sir. No. I know what it's like to wake up and have your whole day set up nice for you, and you just gotta sing about it. Say it so.
That is something beautiful.
They know, and then they know, because they knew.
Yeah,
Wait, it's noon? Dave's outside? Oh, God. Now he's going to bring around Dale and this one and that.
I bet he's got a new pack on him.
Oh, my God. If Dave did not go to his day job, we had some trouble today. Or we're all going to party. It was one of the two. Usually we're all going to party. But anyway, with that being said, it's a wonderful street ballad, and I think that a lot of people who may participate in street stuff should take a page out of his book and make a party when you come up. And closing out, we did After Party by Kathy Catuzzi, which right now is doing numbers on Spotify.
All right.
And I was just messaging with good old Kathy Catuzzi, and she was like, "Thank you. I really appreciate you. Playing."
Is that CC or CK?
KK.
KK, Kathy. Okay.
Yeah. So Kathy was saying,
KK.
Right. She was. She said she was appreciative that we were playing our song, and I, like a piece of trash, was like, "I told you. I told you it was gonna be your banger.
I told you.
What did I say? Huh? Who know like I know? Shout out to Murielita.
Who am I now?
Interestingly enough, that song and dance almost made it possible for me to not walk across the stage during 8th grade graduation. But that's a story for another time.
Oh my God.
But
such a great story.
Oh man, slapping his leg and peeing. Dude, get your ass. Slapping my leg and peeing. All right. But anyway, no, shout out to Mutalita, because she said a lot of times, she was like, when people get played on y'all platform, because I was saying the stuff I always say, the little platform, you gotta you can't sit up here and kiss your own ass about stuff. That's what Al
Right,
Johnson
right.
taught us. She's like, oh, your little platform. And then she started naming people. She's like, this one got on there, they did this. Well, after this one got on there, they did that. When that one got on there, they did that. And she was just talking about her state, where she lived at. And I was like, man, it's really nice to like be able to spot some good stuff and also be able to explain to the person that you appreciate what they're doing to the point where they're like, oh, word, you know what? Let me go ahead and slide you that before anybody else. It makes us look so good.
Gotta get the flowers while they're here.
Man, it makes us look so good. All right, with that being said, that is all the music you heard. Jessica Barrymore is in the chat.
Shout out.
She said, good morning, guys. Good morning, Sister Jessica. Welcome.
Good morning.
Morning. With that being said, it is time for our news segment. A little segment we like to call
You May Have.
Because you may have heard and you may have not. Leading the way, like a comedic Kathy Catuzzi, is Sean, the Chantel Slayer.
That's me.
Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Shawnee. Come on, Shawnee. I say yeah. 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 Cause you make me feel my homie Shawnee. I am Shawnee. My homie Shawnee. I feel alright. I say yeah. 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 Woo. Okay, now calm down. Calm down.
I'm trying. Let me
Get it together.
Okay.
Now, you act like you are in town for a limited time.
I am.
Well, if you are, then we gotta say, Shawnee, you know we love you, Shawnee. You know we love you, Shawnee. Woohoo! All right, Shawnee, take it away.
Such a warm welcome. I got actor news for you today.
All right.
Now, in the wonderful world of acting, The Rock has received some more fabulous achievements to go along with his many other achievements that he has already received in the world.
Okay.
And this time, Guinness Book of World Records wanted to acknowledge him again for two things that he has recently pulled off. And one of them is being the highest followed actor on TikTok. Mm-hmm. And the other one is him being the highest followed man in the world. No, I'm sorry. Highest followed American man in the world. Which is a crazy thing to get recognized in Guinness for.
My man.
But definitely shout out to him for doing big things.
They're probably gonna rename TikTok to TikRock.
Hey, that would actually not be bad. TikRock.
Well, shoot, the way I be laying my thing down, they'll nickname it TikTok.
I see what you did
You
there.
guys like that shit? Like this guy?
Hit him, keep hitting him.
And now, in more acting news, if you are like me, then you really grew up and super enjoyed He-Man, Masters of the Universe. Mm-hmm. But they are about to make the new live-action He-Man, Masters of the Universe, coming out next year. And guess who is playing He-Man?
The Rock.
Oh man, I wish. But unfortunately,
it's
it's a guy who doesn't really look like He-Man, but he seems like he'd be a good Prince Adam. But his name is Nicholas Dimitri Constantine Galistine. Nicholas Dimitri Constantine Galistine. Exactly. He's like a pretty boy. I think he's 29. Again, like I'm saying, he doesn't really pull off the He-Man look. He has more of a male model face, but yeah, he's gonna be. I think he would be a great Prince Adam, but I don't know how they're gonna have to do for the He-Man part.
Maybe he can play Wee Man.
Oh. Gotta love that. Little Wee Man.
Where are my sound things at?
Got him!
Okay, and more acting news, moving right along. Now, Ryan Reynolds about to drop Deadpool very soon.
Yeah.
Him coming out very soon.
Wait, Jessica said say dude's name 3 times. Fast.
Nicholas Dimitri Constantine Galistine. Nicholas Dimitri Constantine Galistine. Nicholas Dimitri Constantine Galistine.
Wow. Wow.
Beloved gang.
Gang, 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 gang. Nice work there. Go ahead. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh, no worries. Again, so Ryan Reynolds going around promoting his movie and doing tours and stuff. And, you know, when people are going around promoting their movies and doing tours, one of the big places that always brings great actors on, and especially funny actors on, is SNL.
Okay.
But he's been turning it down for quite some time because he doesn't want to work side by side with his ex-wife, Scarlett. And
Scarlett who?
Johansson. And
is on SNL?
So no, she's not, but her new husband is Colin.
Oh yeah.
And he doesn't want to have to
interact with these people at all.
Yeah.
He's at a level where he can just say that.
Yeah, he could just be like, "Nah, I ain't doing it."
I mean,
and the movie's still going to do great, I'm sure. Even if he does, although he has hosted SNL one time throughout his life, and I think that was like 15 years ago. And I would love to see him back, but I don't know how that would be. If there's going to be some tension on the set or behind the scenes, or like what type of, is Colin going to like gun him in his news bit where he where he does that news bit?
right, yeah.
So yeah, that would be interesting to see how they would pull that off.
Yeah, that's rough. That's rough because on one hand you think to yourself like, "Oh, bro, man, do the demonstration for the fans," and then on the other hand it's like, "You gonna get yourself done for the fans?"
Right. Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I would want to really sign up for that.
Not worth it.
My last final piece of news.
Wait, before you do that,
okay.
Lloyd Collins said he wished they would do Thundercat. And then
that would be great, the live action.
Yeah. And Jessica said that would be dope. She also said, "Good job. She's proud of you, Sean." I'm pretty sure she's talking about you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Yes, the good job.
Appreciate
Sean.
your acknowledgement.
Well, Sean used to be on this broadcast. He used to be a regular.
Oh yeah, I was getting it in until I
got it
out. Until I got it out. I was getting it in until I got it out.
Keep it going.
All right, and for my final piece of news, so Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight coming up next month on the 20th. Hope people are going to go.
That's going to be June?
June 20th, yeah.
I'm tired. I'm so nervous.
Yep, I as well. And Cameron and Mace were asked to walk him out, and they respectfully declined. They said they don't know if they want that weight on their shoulders. And then they referenced, Cam actually referenced person who walked out, Devin Haney, and they were expecting him to win. He said some people were putting that on the rapper, and they were also, he said it's just a lot to hold on his shoulders. He don't want Mike to lose. Then Mace spoke up and said, he heard that Mike has a pretty bad ulcer, and Mike has been like kind of hesitantly talking about like seeming like he looks like he wants to back out, or it looks like he because of health reasons, even though respectfully so he's like 60, so he probably shouldn't be doing this, but we all still want to see it happen, but hopefully that ulcer doesn't bother him.
Here's the thing from where I'm looking at this from. I would not know what to expect if I were them. So I don't know if I would want to put my brand, especially as good as their brand is doing right now.
They're doing great.
So I wouldn't want to put the brand on the line.
Although, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing them come down.
I mean, who wouldn't want to see them? What, coming out to what? Was that one 357 Magnum? The one that. But I think it was just Cam on that song, and Mace was in the video.
I'm surprised they haven't like did a collab for their show's intro.
Yeah, I mean, they had some new music, I thought, together. But I just wouldn't want to risk it because and here's the big thing: if he was fighting somebody else, maybe.
If he was fighting someone else his age,
probably someone his
like
age.
Another exhibition, or if we saw
whose
him.
ass did he just kick? Oh damn! I must have forgot. Was it Roy Jones?
Yeah, that was a nice one.
Yeah. He was beating that.
Oh my God,
Woo, that was close.
Good catch.
Yeah, he was whipping his little ass.
Wow.
Was it like, oh my God, incoming? Dear God, why is he still doing this like this?
Those body blows, and he only threw body punches. Roy was doing face shots and head shots, and it still didn't phase Mike. Mike was like, I'm keeping it to the body, but I'm gonna light that.
And he was sparing him.
And by the end of it, if you go back and look up that fight and look at Roy when the fight was over and during the fight, body all red and bruised up, all red and bruised.
He was
up.
hurt. He was hurt, and I think he said something about it too later on, how hurt he was. And I guess afterwards, Mike was all like, "It was a lot of fun." All right, let's keep this party going.
Yeah, that was it for me.
All right, in that case, let me hear you go.
It's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for my part of the news. Now, this is very hard-hitting news, very provocative news, very critically disclaimed news. And I don't go to any news source, no. I don't go to MSNBC. I don't go to CNN. I don't go to ABC, DMG. I go to one place and one place only, and that's WorldStarHipHop.com. Worldstar! Let's get into it. I forgot to put these in certain order. So the best joke might end up being first.
There is so much happening on WorldStar
now. It's a great time to be a WorldStar fan.
These past few weeks, woo boy.
It's a wonderful time to be a WorldStar fan. There's so much fun stuff happening.
I can't wait to hear what you got, because it's like, what did you pick, or what didn't you pick actually?
Right. Let's see how this goes, because I know this first one, the rappers may like, just because of the metaphor. A passport bro gets arrested in Bolivia for making out with a woman at a parade, and it looks like he'll be forced to marry her. And I thought we were out of the season of cuff.
Wait, he's forced to marry her just for making out?
Oh yes.
I didn't know that was part of their culture out there, where that they force marriages in Brazil.
Beware of these girls that are cuffing. Word to lady cops.
So do they force him to propose, or how does that?
They don't have all the details on it, but it's just a headline that's like and it was a good kiss, and she was hot. But you know how it is. You can't base everything on looks, unfortunately. Even though I've had some great relationships with some hotties, I've also had some scary ones with hotties. You probably don't want to necessarily always base things off of looks. All right, moving right along. A man pulls to someone's front door in a tank and then points the barrel at the doorbell camera and blows the house up.
Did he really? I didn't watch that video.
Oh, yes. And I'm sure, like anyone else, receiving an unwanted doorbell ring, that homeowner probably thought, no thank you.
No thank you.
Oh, my
so what? I mean, I have to talk about this for a second.
No, please do.
So a tank pulls up to your house, and you see the tank pull up to your house. This is way bigger than the big bad wolf huffing and puffing and blowing your house.
Yo ass off.
Cause he's about to literally blow the house down.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Yes, he sure.
I may not be Moni, but I'm in the middle.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh my goodness. There's another part of that chorus. Oh man. Oh, don't try to play me out. That's right, because he's not going out like a sucker. Yeah, bro, there's nothing you can do. There's not enough time to call the cops.
Did he literally blow the house up?
Bro, that's what it looked like. It was at the doorbell cam, and then the whole thing just exploded.
How do you even call the cops to come get him after?
Who gonna believe you? What cop is gonna be
right? Because he not even blew up the. Well, I mean, there's evidence because it was online. But what do you officer? My house has been blown down. The big bad wolf is still here.
There's nothing you can do. You probably not even gonna make it out of there
To make that call, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That reminds me of this time I was playing Grand Theft Auto and talking trash as per usual, and I was killing a bunch of people, having a good old time.
Die for me.
Die, yeah. You have died for David.
Manolo.
La. Just, pissing people off as per usual. And I heard boom coming towards me, like it even shows the screen shaking. I was like, oh hell
blowing
no.
up behind you.
Stuff was blowing up, so I started running. There's nothing I could do. Whatever he had, I'm banging.
Oh, you didn't have a whip. You were just
I was on foot, just
on Foot Clan.
On Foot Clan, just lighting people up. I had like a car around the corner or something. So I'm running for my lizzle, and I'm hearing boom, and the guy says, David, boom, and then I end up hiding behind the garbage can, David, boom, and then this mom says, adios, David. It blows my whole. Oh my God! It was one of the worst. It was worse than when I put a sticky bomb on somebody's car, and I was riding behind a motorcycle, and there was 2 cars, and I threw one on the car in front. And then and the guy was like, stop following us. We don't want to play with you. And I was like, David wants to play with you. and I went on a motorcycle and I started going back. He's like, God, he's leaving us alone. And I was like, get ready for a surprise. Boom, blew it up. The car in front of him, I guess, dodged. And he's like, oh my God, what is happening? And I was like, you have just died for David. Manolo. La. Way off the subject, role playing. I don't know if you ever do any role playing, but I was with a young lady friend one time, and she was talking about the acting stuff, and she was like, do you ever done any characters with accents? And I tell her a story, but then I was like, one of my favorite characters is from a video game, and she was like, a video game? I was like, yeah, when I talk to people like this, I am David Manolo. And then she started getting real into it.
Okay.
And then we ended up getting into an argument about Michael Jackson. And that was the end of it.
God does not like ugly, man.
No, he don't.
All I said was that I wasn't there and I don't know anything about it. All right, now that we have exacerbated a little bit of time because we're doing real good with time management currently. We're not running over and we're not running under. So let's keep this party going.
What you got for us?
Well, wait a minute. Okay, I only have 2 more, and I know two of these are. We'll see. A man with a suspended driver's license appears in a video in a court phone call during video while driving. Yes, he was going to court on a video call while driving over a case of driving with a suspended license. Yes, to which...
So he was driving on a suspended license while driving on the phone.
Yes.
So he's just breaking all the laws.
All the laws. And the judge said, hey, man, turn yourself in now. Report directly to jail. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If I was this driver on that video call, they would have had to have catch me. Zoom.
He was trying to pass go and collect $200.
Man, I would have zoomed off, big dog.
Skip right past jail.
Oh, no, real. We not getting no FaceTime. Jessica says, what a rebel. All right. He's more of a rebel than Empire Strikes Back. All right.
More of a rebel than Barney.
Was Barney a rebel?
Is Barney Rebel?
Oh, Barney Rubble.
Okay. Play on words. I forced it. I reached. It was a reach.
Yes, it
Dolls
was.
him.
Got him. They said dolls him. No, he was more of a rebel than Billy Idol.
Ooh,
because he's the one who had a yell. Dick Ramon, Momo. Shout out to Billy Idol for making one of the coolest racist songs I ever heard in my life.
Which one was that?
That would be White Wedding.
Oh, I love that song.
Wonderful song. I love it.
Wait, is that? I think.
That's a song
I don't know if that's about being Caucasian. I thought it was about you wearing white stuff at your wedding.
No, he was singing about his sister marrying a black person.
Oh.
Yes. And
I need to re-listen to that song.
Great song.
Oh, it's a great song.
Great song.
I love it from Adam Sandler movie, Wedding Crasher.
Oh, I learned it from the 80s.
The era it came out? Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, Jessica said it's one of her favorite songs.
Story checks out.
It does. A woman A woman breaks up with her boyfriend because he did not buy her a Michael Kors purse. She was probably thinking, that's my bag. Closing out. Documented idiocy.
It's about time. Let's hear it.
About time. A man protesting abortion. Okay? He's protesting abortion. He gets slapped by a woman. Now, let this be a message to you pro-lifers. There's no way to think. I hate when I do this. A man protesting abortion gets slapped up. Mm-hmm. Now let this be a message to pro-lifers thinking there's no way to defeat us. That'll do it for me, and that'll do it for the news. A little news segment we like to call
You May Have.
You may have heard and you may have not. Coming up later, we're going to hit y'all off with the Hakaman and hookup. We'll be salute essential workers giving us our essential needs. But before all of that, we're going to hit y'all off with some of that music. But let me tell you, the internet crapola. If you want to follow us on Facebook, please go to Bad Waves Remix. If you want to follow us on Instagram, you can please follow us on Bad Waves Comedy. And if you want to watch this nonsense live, you can go to Bad Waves Radio right here on YouTube. Sean, you know how Ramon gives us a closing bit, a one-liner of some sort that relates to something we said, which in order gives me time to turn the next damn song on? Do it, Daddy!
Come check us out. We waiting for you. We're waiting for you.
I don't know. I was thinking maybe it'll be the bomb. Oh no, it'll be like a tank at your front door. A whole barrel of laughs. Oh. Now it is time for us to break y'all off.
Don't you wanna be Shakespeare's baby? Masters of universes, there will be imagination crowns to wear, I swear. With sunny skies and triple rainbows. Unreliable and unstable. Fluttering eyes and convulsive waves of surprise await you when you're Shakespeare's baby. When you're Shakespeare's baby. When you're Shakespeare's
Yeah, what up? It's your boy RLYT, and you about to hear one of my exclusive joints on Bad Waves Radio, only on Q4.org. You feel me?
What's up, plug? What's up, plug? You already know what it is.
Let's go.
Financial
You know, we stay rotated like some gold BBS.
Yeah, I know we doing
on some dailies. Keeping everything in circulation.
Know that.
We still riding foreigns and muscles.
Don't pass that lighter, dog.
Smoking big game.
Tell YT to through here.
Finally,
Lefty,
let's ride.
yeah. Left foot lane, need a cane. Leg on limp as I dip out my stain. Chips on the brain. Ice cubes drip through my veins as I swing. If caught a glimpse of this game, it's a shame. Put you together, you rearrange. Be clever with this weather. Scatters to get you changed. My top slid back like your Bob did, huh? Some dogs get trapped, but that's not this rap. Birthday cake, sent the box, gift wrap. Thursday play, got the block lit. Pass that hand this way when you pop it. Blackburn 20 twin in the cockpit. Ass blood now, how we act when we locked on the strip. Op show is taco, that op getting blit. Friends with these babes, it's not finna simp. Lane just fish, this lobster and shrimp.
G's and hustlers make the world spin. Don't get caught up in the whirlwind. Keep my joint lit, one hand while I'm swerving. Parking lot macking on chrome, then I'm skirting.
Yeah, G's and hustlers make the world spin. Don't get caught up in the whirlwind. Keep my joint lit, one hand while I'm swerving. Parking lot macking on chrome, then I'm skirting.
Knocked off a new slab couple weeks ago. Keep the intel based on the need to know. Call a meeting with the staff in my leisure clothes. Just to ask everybody where my keys went, Joe. I was gonna sell the Chevy, I'ma keep it though. It's a classic, manual shifts to automatics. Carrots on my neck and my fist, I got cabbage. Looking at that new Lambo, why I can't have it? G's and hustlers make the world spin. Don't get caught up in the whirlwind, everything goes. This kid don't touch sterling, already got a wife, but you can be my girlfriend. Pieces is custom, ladies is buxom. Love that big butt and a smile.
Can't trust them.
Even if the cases is closed, don't discuss them. I don't need shipping these ends, I'm in abundance. I make money every day, my energy different. Ain't no label back in YT that's real independent. Feel like Master Percy in a Hornets jersey, it's a Swiss with the pop with the AI cross, it's in the wrist. Took shots from the bleachers, but they miss. Even if you thought they was that, it ain't this. Energy shift, change up, got my fame up for playing me. Y'all shall forever remain nameless.
G's and hustlers make the world spin. Don't get caught up in the whirlwind. Keep my joint lit, one hand while I'm swerving. Parking lot macking on chrome, then I'm skirting. Yeah.
G's and hustlers make the world spin. Don't get caught up in the whirlwind. Keep my joint lit, one hand while I'm swerving. Parking lot macking on chrome, then I'm skirting.
Yeah, shit. Alright, no, we don't. Biggie S.J. SCJ.
This is Frank Joshua. You are listening to the Bad Waves radio crew on Q4.org. Look, my third album is coming out, and I'm sending these guys the single off it. It's called Turn to Your Soul. The album's called Turn to Your Soul. And though it's hard to admit, I wouldn't be doing this without these guys. They're really quite nice.
When your heart is aching and your mind can't see for its constant remaking, and you don't eat and you can't sleep, and your throat's filled with tears, 'cause the damage that's done to repair may take years. And if they say they want you but don't act in accordance, and you're not sure where you stand, then why should this be just once? And you long to forget it, but can't help but be cold when the hand of your lover is begging to hold, is begging to hold. Turn soul. Oh, oh, oh. There's this twitching of feeling, there's this thorn in your side. Hard needles make you snappy as you try to hold on to your pride. And just as you're leaving, as you're halfway down the stairs, you can't turn back, though you want to. You can't bear to be thought of as weak. Oh, not you, no, not you. Turn to your soul, turn to your soul, turn to your soul, turn to your soul, to your soul. Oh, oh, oh. When your heart is aching and your mind can't see for its constant remaking, and you don't eat and you can't sleep, and your throat's filled with tears, 'cause the damage that's done to repair may take years, years and years. Turn to your soul, turn to your soul, turn to your soul, turn to your soul, and hold on now. Please hold on now. Please hold on now. Please hold on now. So please hold on now. Oh, for the sake of the rest of your life, hold on now. Please hold on now. Please hold on now.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
Pop, pop, we dropping bodies. It's a stick up your punk ass. And before we stick your punk ass up, I gotta tell you what you just heard. We started that runoff with Woosley's band,
Oh yeah,
Shakespeare's Baby.
that's a great song.
Oh my God. That's a Woosley band classic to me.
You know what's crazy about that song? I thought that was Frank Joshua.
That is a huge compliment. That is a huge compliment. Yeah. No, that's, oh man, Shakespeare's Baby. That's my demonstration right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, really, don't you want to be Shakespeare's baby? A master of the universe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
dog.
I do though.
I love that. I love how I played into your story. And then, what does toy mean?
Thinking of you?
Yeah, this toy sun faces just popped up from Jessica. Oh, see, look, she's thinking of us.
Nice.
All right, let's keep it going. Then we went out of that into All Hell YT and Left Lane Didon. Yeah, G's and Hustlers.
I really love that name.
Well,
Actually, all of the names so far on the playlist today
Oh,
are all great names.
what do you mean, like names of the artists?
Yeah,
or the
names
songs?
of the artists.
Oh yeah. You was asking about Kathy Catuzzi.
Yeah.
Yeah, Legends is a pretty hot name.
Yep.
Yeah. Handsome Naked is a good name.
Right, that you can't go wrong with being handsome naked.
I mean, there's a lot of
unless-
ugly naked.
True. But I mean, I wouldn't want my woman to look handsome naked either.
Well, you know, hey, it's 2024, okay?
Oh.
What you mean you don't want her to look handsome? You bigot! Dare you have a preference in 2024? You better take all comers. All right. So then we went out of that one. Anyway, we went out of that to this brand new Frank Joshua, which is coming off his new album. This is an unreleased song from Big Frank Joshua, Turn to Your Soul. And you made a very interesting comment that I really liked, and I would love it if you said it on air, that it was doing, what was the song doing for you?
It was talking to my soul.
Right?
Like, a lot of his songs that he makes are, you could tell they really come from his heart. Like, like I don't know what inspires him, if it's like heartbreak or just success that he's having with the music, or like I don't know what's going on with Frank. But I would really love to meet him, because like, does he come out here?
No, but if you ever met him, he's gonna wear an animal's head on his body because he doesn't want you to know who you are or who he is.
So he walks around like Daft Punk?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. I don't know if he does, but he does not show his face in anything.
Kind of like Sia. Got it. I get it.
Yeah. He doesn't want you to see him. Okay, and also he doesn't just wear it so you don't know who he is. He doesn't want you to know who you are either. Okay, you're gonna have to ask yourself about it and turn to your soul.
I'm still learning myself.
Turn to your soul and you'll figure it out. But yeah, that is an unreleased Frank Joshua, another unreleased demonstration. So hopefully, nobody on his team thinks that we stole it. That's all I'm saying. I hope they don't think that.
No strikes, hopefully.
Yeah, let's just hope that everybody knows that we've been playing Frank Joshua before people were playing Frank Joshua's another artist that came out and did their thing, and then we knew that they was popping, and they were kind enough to let us play their music.
Going way back.
Seriously.
How far back in time?
Okay, that's right. Huey Lewis know it ain't no news. All right, so that is all the music you heard. Jessica Barrymore just said marshmallow for some reason. I don't know, probably because she thinks you're a hot chocolate. So with that being said, it is time for our news. Oh no, it's time
or
for
maybe she wants some more.
Some more. Watch out, they're gonna come through the doors. Yeah, who knows? I mean, Lloyd Collins comes through the walls. So with that being said, it is time for our news segment. No, it's not. I keep doing that. It is time for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy.
And
everybody could eat.
And these shout outs and salutes aren't just for the people who open their doors to tanks or keep them closed, and no matter what happens, they're still gonna get blown. Who are they for? You got one?
These shout outs and salutes aren't for people who are going in and putting on their best He-Man body uniform. Therefore, Masters of the Universe.
See, I was trying to figure out how to get that in there. Word to Gary Oldman, honorable mention to Wood Harris. And with today's shout out and salute is our very own Master of the Universe. It is Sean, the Chantel Slayer Smith, a.k.a. Don't Stop Shawnee. Come on, Shawnee! I said no.
All right. Today's jobs, since we're in the summer, I'm going to pick out some nice workout jobs.
Now, we only need one. But
it's only one. It's only one, but it's a nice workout job.
Okay.
And this job is for any male who considers himself to be a hunk, or if you just trying to get your workout on. But this is a professional movers company. This would be considered general labor, and they would like you to be able to drive the truck as well as be prepared to do some heavy lifting throughout your day. And the company is called College Hunks Hauling Junk and Moving. College Hunks Hauling Junk and Moving.
Where do they go to find this job?
It's online, and you can find them at Professional Movers, and the company again is called College Hunks Hauling Junk and Moving, and as well, so you can find them online through College Hunks, as well as you can go and apply in person at 4744 North Costner Avenue.
Wait. So the hunks are at Costner Avenue?
Costner Avenue. Costner.
I'm so sorry.
Costner.
Sorry, my headphones.
Kind of like Kevin Costner.
Okay. This is fine.
Again, that's 4744 North Costner Avenue. And it's a seasonal job, so you can get your summer workout on and be prepared to be paid it's anywhere from $15 to $25 an hour.
Okay. All right. Well, that'll do it for the Hakaman Hookup, where we salute essential workers giving us our essential needs.
I put people on, understand? Streets was happy. Everybody could eat.
Now, these shout outs and salutes aren't just for the people who understand at a moving job beating up the box is a bad thing. Who are they for?
These shout outs and salutes aren't just for people who are breaking every record possible and then still getting random records we didn't even know were possible in the Guinness Book. Who are they for?
Who? Word to Gary Oldman, honorable mention to Wood Harris. When we come back, we're going to go into the ins and outs relationship advice, where we crack open the novel of one of our love lives and realize that Sean Chantel is here, and he is often blessing us in the chat with conversation starters, Kevin Costner starters. But with him being in studio, who knows how this is going to play out?
Oh, yeah. So, I hope somebody got some questions. I mean, I'm always loaded with questions, but I don't know, how weird would it look for me to ask one while I'm here and then try to answer it? I don't want to answer my own questions. I like seeing you guys struggle to answer my questions.
That's right. You heard correctly. Sean said he always has a load to get off. We gonna figure this out, and while we figure this out, y'all about to get hit off with this music. But I have to hit you off with the internet crap. Hold up. Oh, yeah. You can find us on Bad Waves Remix on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram at Bad Waves Comedy.
Where else?
You can find us right here on YouTube if you want to catch this nonsense live. Right this second.
Right now.
You are listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. Sean, this one is the Blicky. And now it's time for us to get the Blicky out!
Consider me your concealing here. I appear making you stronger cause you got something rare. Even all the haters, they see it and they respect that. But no one who's rocking your chain, you can't neglect that. When they try to tell me I changed cause they're the same, insane. I'm switching lanes, you lames, you need to get back. Bought a pair of Louis like Kang, that's how I kick back. Benching players out of the game, I tell them sit back. Still ain't graduated but we raising up the bar. Get your girl infatuated, making songs on my guitar. Know you heard they ask about us, how to tell them who we are. As I got my pretty ass into your car. Love me, won't you trust me? Don't you worry when you tell me all you do. Said I'll show you how I move. Show me all you told me when you hold me. Feels like all of me is new. It's like all I need is you. Right beside me.
Hey, this is Nigerian-Canadian artist Stephen Voice, and you're about to listen to my music right here on Bad Waves, only on Q4.org.
You got that look on you, something like a picture, maybe. They can't shine as bright as you do. Watch them start to flicker faintly. Let me take you out, girl. Show you around. And if you like dancing, maybe we can paint the time. Let me take you out, girl. Oh yeah, show you around. And if you like dancing, maybe we can paint the time. Wait, I'ma call you platinum, girl. You're platinum, 'cause you're worth way more than gold is. Girl, you're platinum, platinum. I'ma call you platinum, girl. You're platinum, 'cause you're worth way more than gold is. Girl, you're platinum, platinum. I set this place for two. Whatever you want, tell me, I'll do. I feel so safe with you. Even standing face to face, looking so true. You know that terrifies me. Let me take you out, girl. Show you around. And if you like dancing, maybe we can paint the time. Let me take you out, girl. Oh yeah, show you around. And if you like dancing, maybe we can paint the time. Wait, I'ma call you platinum, girl. You're platinum, 'cause you're worth way more than gold is. Girl, you're platinum, platinum. I'ma call you platinum, girl. You're platinum, 'cause you're worth way more than gold is. Girl, you're platinum, platinum. I just wanna dance all through the night. You're the beat that gives me life. You're the reason I'm taking flight. I just wanna dance all through the night. You're the beat that gives me life. You're the reason I'm taking flight. Wait, I'ma call you platinum, girl. You're platinum, 'cause you're worth way more than gold is. Girl, you're platinum, platinum. I'ma call you platinum, girl. You're platinum, 'cause you're worth way more than gold is. Girl, you're platinum, platinum.
You're listening to Bastards All Day. Bad Waves on 1680 AM, Q4.org. Beloved gang, baby.
La música es muy fuerte.
You ain't up on things. Itchy mobbing in the slang and beloved's the gang. And before we move any further, I gotta tell you what you just heard.
What we just hear?
The Romance Block. We kicked off with Katarina Arriaga's All Mine. Fun little fact.
Another fun name.
Oh my God, Katarina Arriaga. Yeah, that's just fun to say. I'm not about to say nothing else crazy. just because the guy that she's seeing is such a nice guy, and I got to get more of his music in our demonstration.
He's an artist as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he's very popular out in Texas. And so I'm not gonna say anything ignorant. But what I will say is that it's just fun to say Katarina Arriaga. Katarina Arriaga. So it was All Mine. And again, fun fact about the song All Mine is that was the first Katarina Arriaga song we ever played. years ago during quarantine time, when I was sitting in the house cutting up these ignorant ass audio clips and turning them into a broadcast. And
waiting for money.
Oh my God, it was the worst time in life. But but with that being said, also shout out to people who had a good quarantine. I sometimes I'm often like, hey, your quarantine was good. You know what else I hate?
Mine was decent.
I know yours was. I mean, don't get it twisted. It was like dating in the wild, wild west, big dog. Woo boy. People was like, oh, if I'm about to die, I'm about to die with a smile on my face. You feel me, dog?
You feel me, dog?
But yes, that was our first song that we ever played of hers. Now it's time for something really cool. Another fun fact.
Oh yeah.
Stephen A. Voice is coming out. Oh, Jesus. Stephen Voice is coming out with a brand new album. I believe it's called Audio Shock Therapy. And that is, I think, the lead single off of it. Platinum is what it's called. Now, he was wonderful enough, gracious enough to send the album. And damn, he done it again.
Another banger.
Oh, my God, dude. It's crazy how talented this brother is. Like, it's insanely impressive.
Beloved.
But beloved, need to bless him in the game. Need to get him in the game.
Beloved gang, baby.
Ijima or Ricky Bomb. Still the gang you run where to run from. But either way, he does some great stuff. And Platinum is, if I'm not mistaken, is the lead single. It's what he said in his email he wanted played. So you got to show him his respect. But I was listening to other stuff and I was like, but
I also really like this one.
But again, it's this beautiful music, and I'm so
the full album isn't released yet.
No.
Oh, you got
no. Platinum isn't out yet.
You got an early copy?
Yes.
Ooh.
Platinum isn't out yet either.
You might have to play that for me.
Yes, definitely. On one of our like downtime hangouts. Just like to play in the background, sitting on the balcony, talking crazy, that we can play that in the background, and I promise you're going to be pleased.
Say that, boy.
Man, connect this mother sucker to the Bluetooth. not just like the what's the thing called? You got
a sound bar?
Yes, put it on the sound bar so it bang. Oh my God, we gonna be happy about this. Trust me, big dog. And I got, if I'm not mistaken, one of these days that you are in town, I'm literally like just off from everything. So no actual party to be at, no job, no haircut, no gym session.
I gotta go soon. We leave here to go get a haircut.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about this afterwards because we're gonna find out which direction you're going. All right. With
Toward Uptown.
Say yes! All right, with that being said, let's get back into this radio nonsense. It is time for the ins and outs, relationship advice. We crack open one of the novels of our love life and realize that any young lady that Sean and I ever mess with, we can call them platinum. Cause you worth more than gold. I'm gonna call you platinum. Damn, that's some game too.
And I got the Midas touch.
Oh, right? Did you tell a girl it might as well be us? All right, now this is normally where we take questions from the chat or Ramon's real friends from the Turtle Club. Much different than my friends who don't care about me.
What do you mean? I'm one of your friends, and I send something all the time.
You don't count. You don't count as one of my real friends. No, sorry.
Oh,
you're like family, so it's a lot different.
It was me.
It's a lot different. And used to be a part of the show, so it doesn't count.
Fair.
And we are doing great on time.
Oh my God, we have so much time.
Not really. 12:30 is perfect. 12:30 is perfect, but like 12:30 is.
When I'm sitting at home watching the show, you never get to the relationship segment at 12:30.
That's what time we're supposed to be at the relationship segment. That's what time we're supposed to be. But that 12:30 goes by just as fast as 12:40 and almost faster than 12:50 because the thing in the mind
Has
is.
some people put any questions in the chat?
It's a good question. Let's see. We have in the chat Tashana Atkins back on the land. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming back, Tashana. It says, oh, wait a minute, though. Jessica had something else. It wasn't a question. Oh, okay. Yes, it is. How can women communicate better with men? We are so different in so many ways.
That's actually a good question.
That was a good question. Better was supposed to be at the end of that question, but we get it. We get what you're saying. Sean, how do you think women can communicate better with men? It's also a great question because it's dudes in here. Sometimes we get your questions and they be like, women. Bro, there's a bunch of penises in this room. What we know? All right, go ahead.
How can women communicate better with their men?
I know.
Wait, so with their man in particular, or men around the world in general?
Oh wow, you're doing that thing. You're doing that thing. I can't believe you're actually doing that thing.
So this question, because if you pull a little bit of layers back, it's kind of deep. Because I would think communication around the world needs to improve before.
She said both just now.
Okay, so both. Now with your man, I think it should be a little bit easier because you should get to know his do's and don'ts, and through that rapport development process, you should be able to develop some understanding, and or what's the word I'm looking for? Begins with a D. What's the word that begins with a D that has you for understanding?
The word that begins with a D that has that means understanding.
Yeah.
Not determination. That's something else.
Darn, it's right on the top of my tongue, and I can't even think of it. But
I've had stuff on the top of my tongue, and I thought,
spit it out, man.
Yeah.
Well, I can't think of the doggone word. Oh, and it's giving me a brain fart that now my brain is only focused on this word. But anyway, yeah. So it should be definitely easier if you for you to learn your man than I guess the many men around the world. And now, as far as the many men around the world, I would say honestly, it's men would prefer if the best way to communicate with a man is body language, but not assuming he understands you, but it would be.
You having a hard time there, buddy?
Because I want to say so much.
Did Jessica stomp you?
Yeah. Yeah. Because the best way to communicate the best way to communicate with men is to just listen to them and talk direct. Men don't like to speak around the bush or beat around the bush. Just speak directly to them.
Come on, get it out.
That's I would say that's the best way to actually communicate. Now that you put me on the hot seat, I realized the answer just came up. But yeah, it's just like direct communication for men that don't apply to that aren't your man. But far as your man goes, you should be able to have a little more understanding and why can't I think of this D word? It's irking my brain right now. Come back to me, Warren.
So
how do you answer that question?
Jessica also says, sorry, Sean, and she's honored that she was able to stomp you. Now it's my turn to show you how this is done. So when you're dealing with, like, say, in the workplace and how to communicate with men, before you say anything, ask yourself how you gonna take it. How do you look at the situation of the thing you about to say? How would you like to be spoken to? See, I work in a field where there's a lot of women, and a lot of the women don't understand that the way they speak to someone isn't how they want to be spoken to. Now that actually can work for anybody, any gender.
That's true. That's a universal way to communicate.
Just think about what you about to say. There was a thing that happened just yesterday where someone had to talk to one of the people on my team, had to pull him aside about something and reassess what they said to him in passing. And to which after she did that, he absolutely appreciated. Before she did that, he was like, I say, hey, look, we only got this much time left, okay? Because you gotta remember, this is my team,
right?
So when one of them do something wrong, it's low key my fault. There's actually an idiot that did something wrong the other day, and it's like, I said to him, you can't follow simple instructions.
What did he do?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay,
I'll tell you off mic. But it's like, bro, it's a simple instruction for the betterment of these children. It's a simple I've never had to raise my voice at anybody in any job where I was in charge. I've never had to do it until meeting this guy. It's insane. But anyway, with that being said, that's how you communicate with someone who's not in a relationship with you. Now, if you want to communicate, look at him. He's over there trying to figure it out. Jesus Christ. So now, with that being said, if you are in a relationship with a guy, it's a similar thing,
right?
Except the difference is you have to, and this might be wrong to say because it might be putting men down, but you have to think of the simplest way to get your message across. The simplest way. So don't do that.
That's why I said direct.
Yes, thank you. You're right. Actually, so I'm agreeing with Sean there. You have to figure out the simplest way. Do not do body language. Do not do I said this briefly. I moved the remote control. You have to tell him.
No subliminals, no analogies and metaphors. Just direct, straight to the point.
Mm-hmm. But you always have to keep that line of communication open. You cannot be spotty with your communication, because then he's going to assume that, oh, she's not talking about whatever, or she's not in contact with me. So now what men often do is make up why you not talking to them in their mind. And it's not necessarily always you freaking them. It's not always that.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to make sure to do that. And now I'm going to follow up with something that Sean probably knew I was going to say. You got to freak your man. You have to maintain a level of intimacy. I don't care if it's just you like to hold his damn hand all the time. Ladies, there's a young lady who told me a story about somebody just recently, how she started being cold towards her man, and she was expecting some level of affection back. And what he ended up doing was not reciprocating that affection, and she got pissed off. This then goes back to, how do you want to be treated? How do you want to be communicated with? I've done it.
I agree.
I've done it again.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have.
I am so good at this.
Bozzy,
All right, let's move along.
Is there another one in there?
Oh, no. Tashana hooked us up. And to which she used a clever little way to start her question. And her clever little way to start her question is, when dating.
That's funny.
Oh, my God. It is classic. When dating, why are women so careless with their bodies? Oh, wow. This is crazy. I don't even know where this is going.
Wait. Say that again.
When dating, why? Oh, no. You know what? That's a whole nother one. I skipped over the first one. When dating, why do men get emotional triggered by women so badly? Women want men to be more emotional, but when they are, they call them weak or a soft B word.
Let me hear that one more again.
Well, I'm assuming there's some words missing, but I'll read exactly how it's up there. When dating, why do men getting emotional... oh, okay, see, this is me messing it up. Why do men getting emotional trigger women so badly? Women want men to be more emotional, but when they are, they call them weak or soft or a B word. So why do women get triggered by men being emotional?
That's a good question, because... like she said, women do beg and plead for men to act more like women, and then soon as they get what they want, they don't like it. So why do women get so emotionally triggered when that? I would say because, now here's a hot take. I would say because women don't really know what they want until so they ask for a lot of things. Like a plethora of things, and then when they get it, they're like, nah, this ain't how I pictured it in my mind, or how I thought I was going to receive it, or how I thought it looked when I asked for it. Like, I didn't expect it to be delivered like this. I didn't expect it to come packaged like this, and this is not what I want. Turns out I don't want this. And I assume it's because a lot of women don't know themselves. A lot of women don't understand men, and don't understand that we will never actually fully operate on the same wavelength, just because there's so much difference in between us.
So it did almost sound like you were about to say something crazy until you broke it down, because this, again, and I love when this happens, the same psychology can be applied to any gender, regardless of how many they have out there. So no, that is actually because we don't. Because we a lot of times we're the same,
right?
You know, but in a lot of ways we are different.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of as a way that we are the same is a lot of us don't realize that the thing that we claim we want, when we get it, it is not what we thought it would be.
I would say that applies to men as well. Yep.
So that's why I like that answer. That's why I like that answer, because and that's very true for some of everybody. For some of everybody.
I wouldn't say it applies to men as much as it applies to women, but it definitely applies to everyone in general.
I could see why this works with your answer. Now, with me, I'll answer kind of the same, but it'll be a little different, little different. So when women get that emotional man that acts like
discerning, discerning, discernment. That's the word I was looking for. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I could.
Oh my God! All of that just happened on camera. I thought it was on you.
My light bulb just flicked off.
Thought that I really thought I was doing everything I was doing. Okay. Anyway, so with that being said, women don't, especially we'll say, what is it, cisgender women?
Mm-hmm.
Most of them, generally speaking, don't want to date a woman. When you tap into your feminine energy, you remind them of a woman and the reason why they have guy friends, or I prefer to hang out with guys, because they aren't necessarily into, not only on a relationship level, but just in a regular level of that
woman energy,
that feminine energy.
Mm-hmm.
That is why we are the cisgender males, and we will break our back to have it, because we are not necessarily like, we'll have guy friends or whatever, but like there's nothing some dude can provide that a woman can. That's why we'll sit up there and be like, well, I guess I'll have to eat doo-doo tonight. The good news is there's plenty of it. So a lot of women don't want that energy.
Right.
So inherently, biologically, by your nature of being a cisgender woman, when you get that cisgender male and he starts acting close to being like a woman, you are now turned off. You're like, oh, gross. That is so, brother,
brother,
what is that? So that is why it works out like that. Biologically speaking, Tashana, you are not necessarily, or women, I'm not saying it's you, are not necessarily into that.
Right.
Cisgender women. Okay, make sure to get it right.
And the more that I will say, also to elaborate on it, the more that a man like taps into his feelers, the more he will come across like the B word.
He will definitely come off more feminine. It is interesting when I hear certain things said by certain men, and I'm just like, bro, who? Maybe it's
you.
Right. I mean, and maybe it's unfair of me to say, because I spent predominantly my childhood being raised by predominantly. Like from 5 to 20, I was around my dad, and then I lived where my mom was. But by that time, the damage has been done.
Right.
So I know that it is kind of
And me, on the
unfair.
other hand, I grew up with my mom and women in the house, and I definitely took after my mom's traits a lot. Sometimes I will go off the handle pretty quick and get very ballistic, which will be considered emotional on certain things.
Right. You're not tapping into your stoic energy,
Right.
quote unquote.
Right.
All right. Let's keep this thing going.
Stoicism matters, guys.
It really does. Okay. That's why. Oh, never mind. Talk about that off mic.
It's about to slip up there.
Well, a friend
Another
of mine,
dirty one.
Right? A friend of mine was asking me about something that happened at work, and she was just like, "Why you can't just go talk to him?" I'm like, because that's not me. I'm not about to sit up here. You cannot not know you were wrong. How? And then I'm about to go tell you what 2 + 2 does not equal potatoes, and now we're gonna have a back and forth, and it leads to nothing. No, how
you
about
trying
this?
to argue with me while water ain't wet?
You know what I'm saying? What's the point? How about this? How about I just don't talk to them? How about they kiss my ass? Or as I used to say, lick ass, it's going down. All right, with that being said, let's keep it going. Shout out to Lloyd for saying this is his favorite part of the show. And again, shout out to Lloyd for even saying stuff in the chat.
Right.
So with that being said, we're moving on to, and this is the one that I thought was pretty interesting, and you might find it interesting too. We'll see. When dating, why are women so careless with their bodies? OnlyFans, S-work, promiscuity, etc., but call themselves classy and a lady. Running it back. When dating, why are women so careless with their bodies? OnlyFans, S-work, promiscuity, but call themselves classy and a lady.
Simple answer.
And then Tashana followed up with, and men are supposed to wife them up. Oh my God.
God does not like ugly.
Simple answer is because, unfortunately, there's other women aren't telling them it's wrong. Other women are their friends and promote them to keep doing this bad behavior. Men still compliment these women who are doing these things and tell them that they're queens and beautiful, and tell them all of the things that they want to hear. Absolutely. So I'm gonna take it off of blaming women now, and I'm gonna say mainly because men will accept anything, and they can. Short answer, because they can, and men will still like give them sexual gratification and or validation by liking all their pictures, knowing that they are 304s, and constantly telling them how perfect they are. Like if you like open up any app and you look at the comments under women's pictures, there's like numerous amounts of simps saying, "Oh my God, girl, you're perfect," and all of these things to a woman who is a streetwalker and who is a sex worker and who is an OnlyFans content creator, and they're saying all of these things to them. So eventually, after hearing all of this for so long, the women thinks like, "Oh, I can do no wrong," but they don't realize that it doesn't translate into the dating world and or relationships, because those men aren't going to take you serious. Most importantly, the man that you want isn't going to take you serious.
So you add a lot in.
Yeah, my fault. I got long-winded on that.
No. That was just fine. I'm going to answer, and some of what I say is going to kind of play into what you said almost. From a psychological standpoint, and this might be the wrong way to word this, but there are no consequences for that type of action, really. The same validation that you may seek from men, a lot of women will accept that validation through any means or any medium or any platform. Man, my OnlyFans, my OF is blowing up right now. I must be all that. Or damn, I keep getting swipes on Bumble. I must be all that. Like, you know what I mean? And to some degree, you can understand why they would think that.
But let's flip it on us. Imagine if that happened to us. I'm sure we would probably. It would be easy to fall off and step out of reality.
Now,
if you were just getting hit on every day and were told that your ass don't stink, and you were out here just complimented everywhere you walk.
Now hold on. I'm not
worshiping the ground you walk on.
Hold on, big dog. I'm not done yet. This again. So as I was saying, this transforms to validation for them, and they understand. And if I'm not mistaken, I heard somewhere attention is a man's currency, and that even if they're not getting money off of it or whatever, they get that attention, and it's like I have that emotional currency. Now again, some of what I say is going to play into what you said. That's where men come in. Men have no problem doing this validation because for a lot of men, they understand that it is a numbers game. You might say the right thing to the right person on the right day. So I don't give a damn what she done did with her body, how she done did it. I want to get something cracking, which also now plays into how a lot of men don't have enough options to holler at everyone.
Right.
So they are thirsty enough to validate anyone.
Right.
That is why that question is long-winded, or answer is long-winded, because there are so many moving parts to why it works like that. So I mean, we're not saying we have the answers to how to fix that. We're just saying this may be one of the several reasons why a lot of young ladies still will big up themselves for doing things that may have years ago be deemed as unhonorable or disrespectful to themselves. I mean, hell, now let's look at this from a societal platform. Sex is, I mean, don't nobody, get all the bodies. Girl, get all the bodies. Don't let nobody put you down.
Bodies.
It don't matter.
Right. And it, due to the fact it's being championed around like the woman culture, it's beginning to be the downfall of society, because like the women aren't caring about going online and talking about how many bodies they're collecting, and there's no shame. Shame is being removed from the dating world completely.
I mean, and you got to understand, there are some people like myself who I will sleep with somebody on the first night and be like, that's my girlfriend. And now how many goofy dudes that have done that and it not work out the way my stuff usually works out. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Because my stuff that don't always, it's not always like that. I mean, but normally, if I do connect and link with somebody and we get it cracking on the first night, we normally boyfriends and girlfriends. Oh, we dating. I love ya.
We in a ship now,
right? But so again, this is everyone's fault. It's not just the young lady's fault. And I'm not saying that you're saying that either.
I will actually blame it on the men more so on this one, because due to the fact that so many men make women feel, and so many men make women feel like they're not doing wrong. The women, and due to the fact that so many men make women feel like they're not doing wrong when they're doing these things, and still rewarding them for bad behavior, the women aren't going to change. If you reward anybody for doing something bad, they're going to look at it as good.
So you mean like if somebody, or there's no consequences type of deal. So you mean like, let's just say that somebody at their job was told not to do something and they go out and do it and nobody does anything about it.
And then they end up getting an employee of the month a week later. And it's like,
well, he didn't get employee of the month, but I'm just saying, like, if we had a different job, he wouldn't have no job.
Right.
Because this school year been some wild stuff. Not wild, but just like, bro, like, how are you? Why are you still? Why are you
things
on
like
this
the
team?
walk of shame only apply to?
Why is he on this team?
The day after.
Even if you're on a basketball team, the stuff he does, he would get cut from the team. He'd at least be moved in the office. Like, I'm sorry.
You were thinking of something personal.
All right, let's keep going. Jessica says, I'll be in Chicago Saturday to celebrate my birthday. No doubt. Let's see. What else was going on here? But what if the couple struggles with communication? Okay. She said, what if the couple struggles with communication at times, but really mesh well in other aspects? Now, I don't know if you want to mess with this question or not. I have literally been in that situation. I have literally
struggle with communication, but mesh well everywhere else.
Every other aspect, they killing it, but struggle with communication. I don't know if you want to mess with it. I know why I dealt with the long as I dealt with it when I dealt with it. It's because if you mesh well in every other aspect, and when I say every other aspect, I'm talking y'all sit on the couch to attempt to watch a movie. You can't get through it because you're far more interested in yourself than the robots blowing up on screen. If y'all mesh so well that when y'all walk outside and somebody see y'all holding hands and they scream, "That's beautiful!" Because they are so moved by what you two have.
Right.
If y'all mesh so well that hell, you can't help but hold her hand. It's one of those things where it's like, damn, I actually have to fight this one thing. You got 9 out of 10 boxes checked, but that communication thing is probably one of the 3 tops. You're like, I gotta do something. I gotta do something to fight for it. That's the only way that is why that works. Why you have to keep that going. So with that being said, you have to go back to that communication box.
Yeah,
and you have to communicate.
If everything is working well, but communication isn't, it sounds like these people are talking past each other and they need to just slow down. It's like somebody's obviously not listening well enough.
That's good. I like that one.
My man.
I like when you do that. What your boy Puff Daddy said? I like it when you like this, Daddy.
No, Diddy. No, Diddy. No.
When you scrambling and scraping, Daddy. Sean, you're in town. How come you don't want to party with me?
Wait, what's up?
Oh, my God. Wait, okay. Let's keep going because shout out to everybody in the chat. I swear, God bless you.
Is the chat buzzing right now?
Super buzzing. There's somebody all the way down at the bottom I ain't get to yet. Pause. So let's see. Affection is a huge deal. Jessica, you're absolutely right. How can a woman make her man feel 100% secure that she only has eyes for him and he is the only one she ever wants to be with?
How can a woman
all right,
make
so
a
cut
man
these answers
feel...
down, big dog, because we getting there. Told you.
Let me hear this question one more time. One more again.
How can a woman make her man feel 100% secure that she only has eyes for him and he is the only one she ever want to be with? Again, watch these answers, big dog.
All right, let me see. Quick answer. I mean, if I had to go rapid fire, how can she make him feel like he's the only one? I think if once.
Also, she said correct to something you said. Definitely agree with Sean. Something else. Tashana said this is correct. Women play out situations in their head, and when it doesn't go their way, they get triggered. Thank you for that response, Tashana. We got a message retracted. Oh, who was it? I know what they said though, so go ahead.
Let me hear the question one more again. How can a woman make her man feel
100% secure that she is the only one she has eyes for? I'm sorry. How can a man make her man feel 100% secure? How can a woman make her man feel 100% secure that she only has eyes for him and he is the only one she ever wants to be with?
By not getting caught up in any nonsense involving anybody else. If you have ever been caught up, if a guy catches his girl involved in some nonsense involving some other dudes or whatnot, and he knows any bit of your history, I don't think it's gonna work.
Okay, I like that. I'm gonna say,
and he knows you have a history of doing stuff like this, then it's just not gonna work.
I would say you have to, as a woman,
it will never leave his mind.
Right, that will never leave his mind. I unfortunately have a horrible response, which is freak him all the time. As always, I always say freak. It doesn't mean even if you just rubbing his ball sack. Freak. Also,
you're freaking.
I haven't thought about that story in a long time. So yes, you have to freak them, of course. But again, it kind of reminds me. It makes me think of that mesh thing where you mesh so well. There was a question. Me and a young lady were having a discrepancy about something, and she's answering quite stuff wrong. We were having, we just weren't, It wasn't that we weren't clicking. It was that we had actually a communication thing. And so finally, I was like, "Man, don't you understand?" I was like, "Do you think I want to see you tonight or what?" And she was like, yes. And I said, bing effing bong, N-word. And then she started laughing. It's stuff like that. Does your man know that regardless of how quirky he is, you are into him? And that requires not any thinking. That's just chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So just make sure that you always have that solid chemistry with him, so that he can always understand. Above all, your connection means something, and he knows that you know that you can't connect with anyone else like this.
Right. Shout out to the chat today, because these questions are amazing.
Yeah, chat is on fire, y'all are really doing
I'm
wonderful
glad
work
my
today.
questions don't have to compete with this level of questioning.
Yeah. I don't think you actually can compete, because never mind. Let's keep moving. She said, love it when his brain farts. Clear him out. Now, hold on. Before we get down to this,
discernment. I remember what the word was.
I know. Let me get through these young ass chats real quick, because they were nice enough to even say anything. This is correct. Nope, I said that one already. So this person, I think A to Z, whoever they are with no picture, shout out to you, A to Z, for even being here. So I'm gonna hit you with this.
Respect.
Especially putting something in chat. A to Z referenced one of those questions and said it sounded like a pick me question. Like it was one of those pick me girl type people, which I think is interesting. But
what question were they talking about in particular?
I can't remember, and we are out of time. Yeah. Women keep the other women single. Woo!
Hey,
Woo!
hey, whoever said that, get a don't stop Moni.
Now that was a don't stop Moni that had nothing to do with just comedy.
Mm-hmm.
That right there
was a bar that was real. That was real.
That bar is open till 4 a.m.
So true. So
damn,
true.
That's fire. Yes, you are absolutely right. This is a fact. Oh, that was Deshauna. She said, all attention is good attention, and most women nowadays don't know that. That's supposed to...
all women think all attention is good attention, but it's not.
Okay. That's supposed to say, okay, she said not all attention. She said, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she corrected it. Thank you for that, Jessica. You're absolutely right. Accountability is severely lacking these days. We'll have a good day. Have a good day, everyone. Wish you the best. Thanks for a great show, and have a nice one. Thank you, Tashana. God bless you for lighting this chat up and making this a more interesting show.
Great questions, Tashana.
Seriously, veering
Jessica,
the show.
and whoever else asked questions.
A to Z says, thanks for the great music. Thank you, A to Z, for appreciating this stuff. It's really, we really pride ourselves on the music that comes over here.
Surprised Lloyd didn't throw a question in there.
Jessica says, thanks, guys. As also, what's a pick me girl? And it was one of Tashana's questions. That's all the time we have for the Ins and Outs relationship advice. We crack open a novel of one of our love lives, and always realize that Ramon Smith has taught us well when to pull out.
Can I say one thing
real quick? A to Z says, I love being happy. I mean single. All right, so you can say your final thing in the final thoughts and outros, because we have to get out of here. It's already 1:05. I can't believe I've done this again. But it was worth it. I'm gonna say it was well worth it, because there was some good stuff today, and great conversation. I understand why Lloyd likes this part all the time, because this is the part where
we get deep.
Yes, we turn off the jokes. I mean, of course, there's some funny stuff because we do comedy, but we actually attempt to be adults
and open our minds.
So it is time for our final thoughts and these outros and plugs and everything. Thank you for saying it's a great show, Jessica. You made it a great show. All right, Sean, what do you got over there?
First, final thoughts go. I'm gonna say the word "pick me" gets such a bad rap, and in actuality, we all want to be picked. Why would you try to frown on someone who wants a togetherness? This world, like whoever just said that they're happy to be single, like that's not a flex unless you're a man. But like for the most part, like even men still want companionship and intimacy and some form of level of connection. So like being single is not really a flex at the end of the day, unless you just are like the richest of the richest and you got to keep them from it. But overall, we all need someone. Everybody needs somebody. Like, individualism is too much of that. That's why this world is like running around chaotic as it is, because everybody trying to be their own boss. And if everyone's bosses, who we bossing? Who are the workers?
My man.
That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
But we all want to be picked. So there's nothing wrong with being a pick me. That word gets a bad rap, but don't we want to find someone who wants to be found? Like, isn't that what the end goal is? Togetherness? Happiness?
I don't have a problem being single, but you know me well enough to know that if, that in turn comes with the desire to want to be around women.
Right.
So, OMG, bad rep. Oof. Too much individualism? Question mark. Wow. Is what A to Z said.
It is.
I mean, I personally was going to say separatism. There's a lot of separatism. Everybody wants to be, when you're categorizing stuff, you're going to put people in this category. If you don't agree with the category that I'm in, then you're wrong. And
all this independence standing alone, like, we need community. We need unity. You can't do none of unity with just one person. Everyone being solo.
Our society, again, there's a real big culture push in putting yourself into a category and being like, my category is better, or my category is more oppressed.
Or I'm so different. But if everyone's different, then that makes you the same.
Well, what's interesting is a lot of times back in the good old time called the 80s, if you were different, you were cool. That's why people like Boy George was super popping. That's why people like Michael Jackson was super popping. That's why people like Cyndi Lauper was super popping. That's why you had actresses like Sigourney Weaver who will take on the action role and go bald, and it's just like, oh my God, that's so different. We love it. Like, I mean, that's why the 80s was. I love.
Seems like almost everything under the sun has been done now, and now it's just duplicates and copies of what used to be great and or different. Just remixing and running it up. What was the last new thing other than inventions? What's the last new thing you saw trend?
Like a new thing or
new
a
thing
movie?
that you saw trend? Like anything of the things that people were out here doing. Like, what's the last new thing that you've seen trend?
Last new thing? Well, here's the problem with that. I deal with a lot of independent music, and a lot of it, there's a bunch of stuff that sounds nothing like, they don't sound like each other. I mean, hell, you can go Frank Joshua, Hema, their own catalog is like, damn, you made that, but you made this other thing. What the hell? This is also why I have such a passion for this stuff. Like, how are y'all doing this? Like, this is crazy. But we don't have this type of time. We don't. So, as always, buy my stupid book, or just go to the website, which is at phoenixtown.com, PHYNIXTOWN.
Bound by what?
Bound by Loyalty is what the book is called. It's a fun read. Now, with that being said, my final thought of the day comes from, and this, oh God, I hate this, because if you look at conspiracy theories, there's a group that says what I'm about to say.
Talk about it.
But it's not that much wrong. It's not that wrong. Which is, there's a blessing in every tragedy. Every time there's something that's wrong, there's a way to find the silver lining, or there is a silver lining that is just brighter than that cloud that you see before you.
Right.
With that being said, our final song comes from DJ Manifest off the album 1985. There's a theme today, and it is called Dangerous, I believe. Let me see if I can do this properly without the mouse thing working. Yep, it is called Dangerous off the brand new, and it's a beat CD, a beat album. Just nothing but things that you can, spit your little raps to.
All right.
And it's some nothing but beats. They've got like little hooks in there for the samples. I mean, like how people do a sound off or a what?
Press play.
I am about to play. Press play. I'm telling you, the whole album is a literal beat off. So with that being said, it comes from DJ Manifest. You have been listening to Bastards All Day.
All day, all day.
Bad Waves on 1680 AM. Q4 Radio. That's Q4.org. For the last time today, it will be DJ Manifest with Dangerous to Break Yellow.
I thought you were good. But you're not good. You're just a dirty dog. And now it's payback time.
Baby, you kinda killing the mood.
Shut up!
SWAT team with a shield, and then what's gonna happen? Your ass gonna be flying out faster than the body when the car hit the wall and the belt ain't fastened. Goofa! Man, bro, man, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, we off air now?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I don't give a motherfuck. Like that dumbass motherfucker. I was spitting a freestyle about this dumb bitch I was talking about at work. And don't get it twisted. It's one guy who I specifically am like, bro, you are a dumb bitch.
He's a bitch ass.
Bitch ass. Goofa.
Goofa.
Same goofy motherfucker that, boy, wait, just you wait till next school year. I'm not on that goofy shit next year.
Fat head, apple pie head.
Yes. You're not about to have us out here looking like the only team in the school, the only team in the school looking like goof ass motherfuckers, and it's my team.
He sound like a plum fool.
Plum fool. And motherfuckers that never mind. I'm not even about to go.
I'm about to hit it with the motherfuckers and motherfuckers.
Bro, I was about to be like, nah, man, because at the top of the school year, somebody came to me and was like, I ain't got your little team, huh? You getting it in, huh? And then sure enough, it's the same motherfucker that everybody's saying the same shit about. And I'm just like, well, I'm trying to. All right, so with that being said, we got to thank all of the
everybody in the chat.
Everybody in chat, of course, but we have to thank Handsome Naked featuring Nick Vala, Pimpin' Dale, Orasea, Legis, Kathy Catuzzi, Woosley Band, All Hail YT and Left Lane Didon, Frank Joshua, Katrina Arriaga, Stephen Voice, and DJ Manifest. Now to the chat, Jessica Barrymore, Tashana Atkins, whoever A to Z is, shout out to you two. Thank you for making us, for steering the show essentially, because that's what being in the chat does. You steer the energy of the show, regardless of what we got written down on a piece of paper, what's in the dumbass tablet. Now with that being said, Sean, do you have a thing you want to say to everyone?
We all gotta go, but I'll see you when I see you.
Yes, as always, thank you for watching this shit. Seriously, thank you for adding purpose into my ignorant ass life. Because there's some purpose, but this is also a great purpose to wake up for every Thursday.
Oh yeah.
With that being said, Sean, how do we say bye? Water.